out for 2 months? Now that's a record. How do you feel? An interesting question. I feel different. Ah, now to give you the bad news. Since you were badly damaged, we had to source a new boiler for you, which came off an earlier version of the T-54 class. As such, we rebuilt you into your older look, including removing the booster, and gave you your old number. What? This can't be happening. Please, tell me this isn't happening. Eric, you okay? No, I'm not. I never thought I'd look like this again. I'd look at it this way. Your, new look is what saved your life. I suppose so.
Hey Eric, I see you're back from the works.
Yeah, I don't like what they did to save me, but it's better than being dead, I suppose.
I guess so.
So, what's been happening around the railroad?
Nothing good, sadly, other than the final preparations for our 50th anniversary, which I heard will feature some guest engines.
Good to know, but what's the bad stuff that's been going on?
For starters, Liam and Jason have been a feud since the incident, and freight traffic is still decreasing.
I swear, if we lose any more freight traffic, we'll go bankrupt within a decade.
Debatable.
What do you mean?
I've been hearing talking among the railroad staff. Supposedly, the railroad is looking into moving.
Moving? Where to?
Some old CSX branch line in Portland, Maine.
Maine, huh? I could see that benefiting the railroad.
How so?
Simple, really. Being a standard gauge operation, it would cause a mass increase in tourism, and I heard they're opening a new coal mine there soon, so we'd be able to run actual passenger services on top of our regular excursions and also some new freight trains.
Makes sense, I suppose. Though, how would we move everything?
Likely CSX or NS would help, or let us move it on our own, though it would be quite a journey between here and Maine, including passing through the Ohio Central Railroad.
Oh yeah, I know that railroad. My sister Margaret works there.
Which one is she again? I could never remember.
KP 763. And before you ask, 765 is Evan.
Oh yeah, I remember. I double-headed with him once when I was leased to Fort Wayne to pull excursions.
When was that exactly?
1987. Remember? Thanks to that flash flood, I was stuck outside the railroad, so they leased me to Fort Wayne to haul excursions, including one while I double-headed with 2 other excursion stars.
Do you remember who they were?
Yes, the first was Sano, better known as NNW's Hove 18, and the second was named Masa, or more commonly known as Ciendo 614.
Ah, I see.
In the long run, we'd be far better there than here.
Yeah, also, I heard about your and Jason's feud, and you know what I told you?
What did you tell him?
That my near-death experience was my fault since I shouldn't have gotten so hot-headed.
I mean, in Eric's defense, he decided to challenge the Union Pacific FEF3.
Oh hey, you've been gone since before I went down. Where have you been?
Helping Charles at the oil refinery. Despite the yard here slowing down, the oil refinery's work has only increased.
Makes sense, I suppose.
2 of the guest engines are arriving today. Since we don't have a lot of freight traffic anymore, the railroad decided to bring in the guests now.
Isn't the event this week?
Yes, it is, and several locomotives are being brought in. And rumor has it, the legend himself will be attending. God fucking damn it.
Oh, Baldwin, not him.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I just hope they don't send Southern 4501. When I met him in 1987, he was the most cocky and stuck-up engine I've ever met, even worse than some of the Frisco 43 and 4400 Mountains.
How bad were the 43 and 4400s?
Let's just say the word cocky is a major understatement. Ask Frank, he had an experience with one if I recall correctly.
Which one?
I think its number was 4413 or something along those lines.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Huh, I wonder who that is. Hello there. I assume you're one of the guests.
You'd be correct. It's nice to be here. I've heard a lot about this little railroad. Also, is it true one of my brothers lives here?
Yes, UP840, or Jason as his name is.
Oh. Him.
Don't worry, he was just signed on lease to the Grapevine Vintage Railroad since Cotton Belt 819 is down for repairs.
Good to know. Do you know who else will be showing up to the event?
Nope, only the controller knows, and he's saying it's a surprise.
Seems legit. Now, is there anywhere for me to sleep on this railroad?
Yes, the roundhouse at Gunnison, just a tad up the way from here.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
You okay?
Yeah, just got out of the works. Nothing unusual.
Right.
That's unusual. I don't think engines' voices are meant to do that.
I assume you're one of the guest engines?
You'd be correct. Mike is the name. The pride of UP's steam fleet.
Right. And I'm Liam, and that's Michael.
Can I ask a question?
You just did.
Funny. Earlier, when speaking to him, his voice dueled. Is that normal for him?
That's strange. I'll have to look into that.
It was all your fault, Eric.
Shut it.
Eric?
Ah! What? Who's?
Calm down, it's just me. Are you okay?
I don't know. I've been hearing this voice and I just can't understand what it wants from me.
I think you're just tired. Here, let's go to the shed and you can have a good night's rest.
Yeah, sure. Sue.
You say something, Eric?
No, not one thing.
Okay then, see you at the sheds.
See you later. Sorry, big brother. I have some rights to wrong. You'll understand soon enough.
Past the point of petrol, I drop these lyrics for my people in the ghetto. I kick the flavor from night to morn, and just like an alkaline, I keep going strong. Another angle just to keep flexing. This is like a drill, yo. When I'm testing my unusual styles of rap, then I fix in a rhyme from the beginning to the middle. Within
I've come